there. This is downtown Blanding, Utah. Definitely not an exciting town. In fact, one of the most boring I've ever been in, and it even has a boring name, Blanding. I wonder if that's a real word, blanding, like to make something more bland. But I am heading out of town, and I'm going to see something that looks really, really fascinating. This area of southeast Utah has tons and tons of very little known gems by the looks of it. And so I'm going to be driving about an hour through some very remote country and then get to something that I am very excited to see. So let's go explore this very little known part of the United States with a lot of history. Things are definitely getting a little more interesting. This is a road you do not want to break down on. Going that way, another 25 miles or so. In the trusty Honda CR-V. Hopefully trusty. So this is Hovenweep. I think that Hovenweep is the most symbolic of places in the Southwest. Hovenweep gives me a feeling similar to what I feel when I'm participating in ceremonies which require a tacit recognition of realities other than the blatantly visual. During those times, I know the nature and energy of the bear, of the rock, of the clouds, of the water. I become aware of energies outside myself, outside the human context. At Hovenweep, I slide into a place and begin to know the flowing, warm sandstone under my feet, the cool preciousness of the water, the void of the canyon, and the all-covering sky. I want to be a part of the place. Rena Svensel, Indian scholar. It is a Paiute and Ute word meaning deserted valley. A national monument that I first heard about just yesterday. 6 separate units over a 20-mile stretch of mesa. So you are here. I'm going to do a hike. Maybe is right there. It's a couple of miles. Here in the Four Corners region, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, and we are here, almost to the Colorado border, Hovenweep National Monument. The buildings were constructed over 700 years ago and then abandoned mysteriously The people then migrated to other areas nearby and settled there. Why did they leave? Many theories have been advanced. Drought, conflict, depletion of resources, not exactly known. Where did they go? They moved from this area to the Rio Grande Valley in New Mexico and into the Little Colorado River Basin in Arizona. So, there's something very interesting in the bathroom. Look at this. So, Navajo Department of Health. So presumably, this is the Navajo language in written form. Look at that. You think that Polish or Dutch or Icelandic is hard to pronounce? Try to pronounce that one. Very, very interesting. I would love to hear it spoken. All right. Let's get this hike started. And there you go. You can see various structures on the cliff's edge of this canyon. I will be hiking. You can see the trail on the other side there and here. So it's a loop that goes around this canyon here. Wow, I can't believe I've never heard of this place. It is so mystical. Yeah. And just beautiful. Wow, these buildings are incredible. Little Ruin Canyon. Stronghold House. Right there. Twin Towers. You can see just right up next to each other there. And Hovenweep Castle. So it looks like this is the end of the loop coming back. So I guess that I will start going down this way and then loop around. I hope that there are at least some of them that we can kind of get inside, at least get quite close to. You can see here a little chain. They don't want you to go right up to them. All right, let's start the hike. It is a perfect day in October 17th. Sunny, warm, a little breeze, not too hot. A great day for a hike in the desert. Very interesting construction. The stone blocks and then the smaller stones in the crevices embedded into the clay. I wonder if these are reconstructed or just as they were built more than 700 years ago. So please stay on trail. Do not enter, climb on, or touch ancient ruins. So there is no stones or anything blocking off this trail, so I assume that it's okay to just walk over here. So I guess this is the Twin Towers. Another one blending in right there on top of that rock. Imagine the life living here, a ancient native civilization city for the time, probably a large city or town clustered all around this just beautiful, beautiful, peaceful canyon. I would assume that there was a creek in the canyon there. Probably there is now during the rainy season or after a rain. But maybe 700 years ago, then it was a more substantial flowing river here. And perhaps that is what forced them to leave if the river dried up. But even the experts don't know, so it is a mystery. Look at that one there. I wasn't sure if it was a just natural rock or a building. It looks like it is a bit of both. Wall structure on the left there, but that is obviously just a natural rock. And look at that funny skinny one kind of perched there on that rock. Just incredible. It's so much more interesting and impressive than many other national monuments and even national parks in the US, yet so little known. And that's a good thing. In large part, of course, because it is really in the middle of nowhere. Colorado is just right over there. The Four Corners Monument somewhere down there, New Mexico, and then Arizona. Wow, looks like a really impressive one out there. Maybe that is the castle. So the castle is poking up right over there. The canyon that I walked along before. Another building down there. The one built into the rock. The Twin Towers. And so I was walking along the trail thinking that I had completed the tour and that I was walking back to the visitor center. And then it turned out this is a point, and there's another canyon on the other side over here. I believe that that is the round tower. And the visitor center right over there. But I'll have to walk back this way and around and along there. Really amazing hike. Not too long, not too short. There's the point where I was before. And a house. That is the end of the loop hike. The visitor center just over here. And so this was a very pleasant surprise finding out about this place. Really interesting. Another window into the past, into the Native American civilization. And here's the name of the big rock, Eroded Boulder House. So indeed it is a natural rock, and then from this side you can see more of the walls and how there is a cavern inside there, a room. Very unique place to live or work or worship or whatever was done there. Wow, what a amazing and very enlightening sight to the culture that must have been here. You can only fill in the gaps with your imagination, but it is easy to imagine the people and the ceremonies and the smoke coming out of the fireplaces and people, yelling across the canyon, "Hey, can you pass the salt?" Or "Can you bring some of the deer over here?" Alright, that is it for this video. I'm not sure what I will be filming next. Going to be doing some driving today. Going to visit a friend in the area, although a few hours away. And so we shall see probably some more adventurous exploring of the incredible Southwest. Alright, take it easy.